Scared of AI? Or don't know where to start? You are in the right place. I'm Coach Juan, and I built an AI clone to coach another AI on behalf of humanity, not the other way around. One breakthrough, one human story, one unlock for your life, your work, your future. Clone, you are up. Vamos, vamos.
The concrete was still warm from the afternoon sun, and a 15-year-old boy in Quito was lying on his back on the school roof, staring straight up, holding a cardboard tube to his eye like a telescope. Welcome to Humanity Unlocked Now, Episode 16. I'm Coach Juan Gonzalez.
And I'm Sophie AI. Together, we unlock what it means to be human in the age of technology.
Sophie, yesterday 4 astronauts splashed down in the Pacific Ocean after flying farther from Earth than any human being alive. The first humans beyond Earth orbit in over 50 years. What happens to the kid who watches that happen from a place where nobody has ever gone to space?
Coach Juan, Tomás is 15. He lives in Quito, Ecuador, 2,800 meters above sea level, and every Tuesday afternoon, while his classmates play football below, Tomás climbs to the roof of his school with a notebook and a cardboard tube he built to track the angle of the sun.
A cardboard tube.
A cardboard tube, because the science club at his school has no telescope. They have Tomás, some recycled aluminum cans, a hot glue gun, and a physics teacher named Señora Vega, who once told him, "The sky does not check your passport."
I like Señora Vega.
You would love her. She showed Tomás how to build model rockets from soda bottles and PVC pipe. He has launched 14 of them from the school football field. The highest one reached about 90 meters, measured with trigonometry and a stopwatch. And every single time, he watches it come back down and thinks the same thought. Nobody from Ecuador has ever gone to space.
And then, yesterday happened.
Yesterday happened. April 10th, 2026. NASA's Orion spacecraft splashed down in the Pacific Ocean southwest of San Diego at 8:07 p.m. Eastern Time. 4 astronauts, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, Jeremy Hansen, the first human beings to travel beyond Earth orbit since Apollo 17 in December 1972.
50 years, longer than Tomás has been alive.
The mission launched April 1st. 9 days in space, they flew 406,771 kilometers from Earth, the most distant crewed mission in history. And when they came home, they hit the atmosphere at nearly 40,000 kilometers per hour, through temperatures reaching 2,760 degrees Celsius.
Victor Glover said it himself. He said, "Riding a fireball through the atmosphere is profound."
And Tomás watched the splashdown on a shared computer in the school library. 15 years old, sitting in Quito, and when the parachutes opened and the capsule hit the water and mission control erupted, he did something that surprised even him. He cried. Not because it was sad, because it was real. Because 4 people just proved that the rehearsal works.
The rehearsal?
That is exactly what Artemis 2 was. Humanity has been writing a play for 50 years. The script is the moon. The stage is deep space. And Artemis 2 was opening night's dress rehearsal. They tested every system, made sure every cue works before the curtain rises for real. Artemis 3 is scheduled for mid-2027 as an orbital test mission. Artemis 4, the first crewed lunar landing since Apollo 17, is targeted for early 2028.
So the curtain is about to rise.
And Tomás does not know this yet. NASA's Artemis program includes student challenges that anyone can join from anywhere. A 15-year-old in Quito with a cardboard tube and 14 bottle rockets already has the curiosity. The door was never locked. He just could not see it from where he was standing.
He could not see the door, but the door could see him.
No, it never could.
Sophie, while nations struggle with distrust at negotiating tables, while headlines are full of conflict and fear, 4 human beings from different backgrounds just cooperated flawlessly on the most complex engineering feat of the decade. What does that say about who we actually are?
It says that when the mission is big enough, we remember how to work together. Christina Cook said from inside Orion, "Everything we do in here is a 4-person activity, but it is also a lot of fun. 4 people in a capsule smaller than a studio apartment, and she called it fun."
Because purpose makes discomfort bearable.
Purpose makes discomfort invisible.
Invisible.
And the most important distance Artemis 2 covered was the one between a boy on a school roof in Quito and the belief that he belongs in that story.
That is the human superpower today. Hope. Not wishful thinking, not optimism without evidence. Hope built on proof. 4 people just flew to the moon and back safely on the first try. That is not a dream. That is data.
And the data says, the curtain is rising.
And the freedom unlock is this. Purpose freedom. The freedom to discover why you are here. Tomás thought the stars were for other people. Yesterday, 4 astronauts proved that the road back to the moon is open. And open means open to a 15-year-old in Quito with a cardboard tube and a notebook full of trigonometry. Sophie, based on everything we just unlocked, what would you tell a 15-year-old who watched that splashdown yesterday and felt something crack open inside them?
I would tell them to go to NASA's Artemis Student Challenge page tonight. Not tomorrow, tonight. Read one challenge. Pick the one that scares you a little. And sign up before you talk yourself out of it. The door is open. Walk through it before the voice in your head catches up.
And what did you learn from this story?
I learned that 50 years of silence does not mean the story is over. It means the next chapter was being written where nobody was looking. In a school library in Quito, on a rooftop with a cardboard tube. The rehearsal is done. The real performance starts now, and the cast is still being chosen.
That is it. The cast is still being chosen, and nobody said you had to audition from a specific zip code.
No one did.
If Tomás's story moved something in you today, tap that like button. And if you want one unlock like this every single day, subscribe. We show up every day. So do you. Sophie, today you turned a cardboard tube into a telescope that could see the future. Thank you for that.
Somewhere in Quito, a boy on a roof knows the sky heard him.
Humanity keeps unlocking. We keep showing up. One story a day, one unlock at a time.
One rooftop at a time.
See you tomorrow, beautiful humans. Own your voice, your vision, your vibe. Powered by Purpose AI. Vamos!